Good morning all. Welcome to the pre-market report of May 27th. I'm Binu from Acumen Capital. Today we have positive news across global markets, but at the same time, crude prices are at a 2-month high. So yesterday, the Dow Jones up for the fifth consecutive day. Dow up by 1.6%, while Nasdaq up by 2.7%. So some optimistic retail earnings outlook. At the same time, rate hike concerns eased a little bit. So this helped a rally in US market. Now US market going to their biggest weekly gains in the last 2 months. Dow up by 4.4% this week. S&P up by 4% this week till today. Remember, it was 8 consecutive weekly losses for Dow Jones till last week. So some kind of recovery is going on in US. Yesterday, the Q1 GDP data of US shows that GDP is contracted by 1.5%. This was more than the estimate of minus 1.3%. So the economic data is not that good. Bank of America in a report mentioned that the US Fed may pause the rate hike after September if weak economic data is coming from US and the inflation if slow down. So the rate hike fears are slightly coming down. So that helped the market to move higher. In another development, yesterday US 10-year bond yield came down to 2.7% and closed at 2.74%. Remember, on May 9th, the bond yield was at 3.2%. So the economy is showing some kind of, a momentum. Yesterday, South Korea raised interest rate. So this is the second rate hike in 2 consecutive meetings. But all Asian markets are trading high in the morning, especially Hang Seng up by 2.5%, Taiwan up by 1.5%. All other markets are trading with gain. Singapore Nifty in the morning is up by around 90 points. The concern here is that crude oil prices are moving higher. So at 2-month high level yesterday, Brent crude prices moved up by 3%. A couple of reasons for that. One is that US weekly inventory is down, and US holiday driving season starts from next week. Monday is a holiday for US market. So more oil demand may be there. And on the other side, European Union Council meeting on May 30th. So it is the belief that there may be some decision on Russia crude oil ban. Now Hungary is opposing that ban. European Union require unanimous vote for the crude oil ban. So on May 30th, some kind of decision may come. So all these factors helping the crude prices move higher. So Brent crude is at $117.5 per barrel. This is not good news for Indian economy. Now the next OPEC plus meeting next week, that is on June 2nd. So crude prices may continue to show more volatility. Yesterday, Moody's downgraded Indian growth rate from 9.1% to 8.8% for this financial year. It is anything new. Market already knew this. The other news about the economy is that companies which are making mobile phones, TV, refrigerators, these companies are cutting down their production by 10%. This is because not much demand is there. See, mobile phones demand came down by 30% in the last couple of weeks and months. So this is not that good news for Indian economy because we are a consumer economy. So the high prices, high inflation is really going to affect companies going forward. Now FIIs continue to sell. Yesterday also they sold 4,600 crore. So this month to date, they have sold more than 40,000 crore. So that is another factor to watch. Say Nifty down by 5% this month, mid cap index down by 8.5%, and small cap index down by almost 15% this month. Yesterday, in May month F&O expiry, the rollover was okay, but it's below the 3-month average. Last month the expiry also the rollover was not good. So traders are not ready to carry over much of their position because of worries. Now regarding the stock specific news, today a lot of mid cap companies are going to announce the results. JSW Steel, Nykaa, GAIL, Glenmark Pharma, Godrej Industries, India Cements, Jubilant Industries, Aegis Logistics, Astral Pipe, Atul Auto, BEML, Crompton Greaves, Consumer. So a lot of important mid caps are announcing the results today. Yesterday after market hours, some of the results came like Hindalco Industries. Overall, a good set of numbers from Hindalco. Their net profit doubled year on year, 2,928 crore because of high international commodity prices. In all parameters, the results are looking good. So expect some kind of positive movement in Hindalco. But at the same time, C Enterprises, they reported a 34% fall in their net profit to 182 crores. Their margins also down from 27.5% to 20.9% this quarter. But the main news to watch in Z Entertainment is regarding that merger deal between Sony Entertainment and Seal, and the company is still awaiting for the exchange approval. So for last 5 months, the approval is pending. So the major trigger for C Entertainment is the approval from the exchanges and other regulators. Mothers and Sumi also came out with disappointing results because of lot of cost pressures and semiconductor shortages. They have reported 83% decline in their net profit to 120 crore. Also a one-time reorganization cost of 47.5 crore regarding the demerger of one of their division, that is Mothers and Sumi Wiring. So that also impacted the net profit. But anyway, the operating margin came down sharply for Mothers and Sumi from 10.5% a year ago to 7.5% this quarter. So overall negative set of results from Mothers and Sumi. Then as we mentioned earlier, ACC Ambuja, the open offer date is from July 6th to July 19th. So these are a couple of stocks to watch. Then regarding the index, say in last couple of days, say once again, market is moving in this range. Say from 16,400, market came down below 16,000. That is a 500 point decline in Nifty this week in the last 4 trading days. So from 16,400 it came down to 15,900 yesterday and slightly moved higher. So this may continue in this range only. We can expect a strong upside once market Nifty sustains and closes above 16,400 mark. Last couple of times Nifty faced strong resistance around 16,400 level. So this level the market has to cross and close above that level for any meaningful upside. But for today, and another reading is that, say, whenever market falls below 16,000, somehow the bullish operators try to push up again back to above 16,000 level. So some kind of stability coming nowadays around 16,000 level. So for today, the critical level to watch. Anyway, we will have a positive opening. So after that, the critical level to watch on the upside is at 16,260. So after the first volatility, after the first 15-30 minutes of volatility, if Nifty sustains above 16,260, then there could be more rally on the upside. The first resistance is at 16,335. On top of that, 16,385 could be another resistance. If sustains above this level, if crosses this level, minor resistance is there at 16,424 level. So that's on the upside. Monday is a holiday for US market. So anyway, today being a weekend, lot of volatility in the last 1 hour we can expect, like yesterday. So today on the downside, the first support comes around 16,182 level, and below this the lower support comes at 16,135, followed by support at 16,077. The major sentimental support is at 16,030. So that's all for the day. This is an educational video. Thank you for watching.